Hey, let's talk about something really important. There's this one fear, this single powerful fear that might be quietly running the show in your life, shaping your decisions, holding you back, and really stopping you from being you. Let's dive in.
So, I've got a question for you. What is the one fear that's underneath all the other ones? Seriously, think about it for a second. When you peel back all those layers, the day-to-day anxieties, what's hiding right at the very center? That's what we're going to get into.
I mean, we all know these, right? The fear of failure. Gosh, who hasn't felt that? Or the fear of being ridiculed, of what people are going to think. That little voice in your head telling you you're not good enough, not smart enough. And get this, even the fear of success. It's wild. But here's the thing. These are all just symptoms. They're not the real deal.
They all point to one thing, the fear of death. Yep, that's the big one. The idea here is that deep down, all those other fears we just talked about, failure, judgment, not fitting in, they're all just echoes, different versions of this one single fundamental fear. So let's put a name on this, okay? Let's call it ambient fear. It's kind of like a refrigerator hum in the background of your life. It's always on, but you're so used to it you don't even hear it anymore. It's this constant, subconscious anxiety about our own mortality, and it quietly influences everything.
And here's the kicker. This unaddressed fear, it keeps you playing small. It subconsciously stops you from living your absolute finest life. Because how can you? How can you go all in when there's this little part of you deep down that's just afraid of the end?
Okay, so that's the problem. But what's the solution? Well, what if we could completely reframe this? I'm talking about a radical shift in perspective on the end. Check this out. Death is just a hotel room upgrade. Kind of stops you in your tracks, right? It's a wild idea. Instead of seeing it as this big, scary final thing, what if it's just an upgrade? Let me break this down. Think of our life right now, our Earth walk, as a really nice 3-star hotel. It's a gift. It's beautiful, it's precious, something to be loved and enjoyed. But it's not the final stop. The next stage, that's the 5-star property. It's a mind-blowing destination, a return to the light, a step toward infinity. I mean, why would you be scared of an upgrade like that? So what's this 5-star place even like? Well, imagine this. Complete, total creativity. Absolute truth. Epic, unbelievable bliss. And just limitless love. See? It's not an end. It's a return to pure potential. Oh, and apparently it's a place with really, really great coffee, which, is important. It's just a little reminder that we can talk about this stuff with a bit of lightness. It doesn't have to be so heavy all the time. All right, so that's a pretty cool way to think about it, right? But how do we actually do this? How do we go from a neat idea to actually living without those limits? How do we befriend the end? Well, here are a few practical steps you can take. First, meditation. This is all about quieting that mind chatter so you can connect with a part of you that feels eternal. Second, journaling. You got to explore your own thoughts on this, right? Get it all out on paper. And third, talk to people. Seek out wisdom from elders, from mentors, from people who have thought about this stuff a lot longer than we have. And look, the whole point of this isn't to be morbid. It's the exact opposite. It's about living with more vitality. When you dissolve this fear, it's like taking the emergency brake off your life. It unlocks this incredible freedom to be authentic, to live without holding back. So I'll leave you with this. If you really, truly befriended the end, if you really saw it as just a hotel upgrade, how would you start to live? What would you do differently, starting tomorrow?